Today we're going to be drawing smiley faces. No, we're going to talk about navigation, but you guys love my humor. So what's up, everybody? Today we're going to be talking about something that I touched on in a recent video, and that is what I call ray navigation. Okay, very easy, simple concept, and I think it's very applicable to a ton of people, because most people are never going to get themselves in a situation that they are really lost, like deep, the plane crashes, they have no idea where they're going, deep woods, kind of lost. Most people are going to be on a hiking trail, and instead of making a right, they're going to go straight, or they are going out to check out a new hunting location and they just get spun around. So in those type instances, there's a very simple technique that you can utilize in order to find your way back. So that's what we're going to go over. It's easy, it's simple. Now, this technique, I'm going to show you the basis of it. You can add a compass into this. You can add maps into this. You can add the Paul method into this. There's a ton of different stuff, but baseline, this is going to help so many people, I think. So the first thing that you need to know, and why we have the whiteboard out, is that you realize you're lost. The sooner you realize and just accept you're lost, even if you don't want to use the word lost, the better off you are, okay? Because this is what we're looking at. We have a hiking trail that comes through here. All right, oh, all nice and simple. I know it looks like a river, but hiking trail, okay? We then get lost, and this is our location. We use a little Coalcracker logo there. So what you want to do at that point when you realize that you are lost is to stop, gather your composure, and really think about what's going on. Don't panic, don't immediately jump to utilizing this. Sit down and really think about what's going on. Take a break, take a breather. It's going to help you tremendously, okay? So now you're at camp, you realize you don't know where the trail is, how you got here, why you're there, but you take your break, maybe get your fire going, set up your shelter if there's a little bit of precipitation, drink some water, eat some food, you're good to go. You get my point. Now, what you're going to do from this point is you're going to utilize something that we looked at in another video, I'll link below, called blazes, or following the breadcrumbs. You're going to need to mark the trail in which you walk. Now, there are maybe no trails there, okay? Probably not. You're probably in wild country. So you pick a direction that you think you might have came from. So we decide we're going to go this way. So we generally walk that area, okay, 100-200 yards, marking with blazes. These little X's are our blazes, marking the direction in which we walk. So we get to this point, and what we realize is the trail's not there, and I don't think it's any further on, so I'm scared and I want to come back. So you come back to your reference point. Now you pick another direction, so you go the total opposite direction. So you walk to here, okay, you walk out, and what you realize here is I don't think the trail's out this way. So you follow your blazes back, and you're back at camp. Now you try this way. You're like, I think the trail was up this way. So you're getting my hint now. You keep coming back to this known location, and this can go on in all different ways, okay, as you go through this. All right, so after numerous attempts of this, you realize you still have not found a trail. It's maybe now getting nighttime, so you set up your camp at your known location and you camp. The next day now, what you can do to bypass doing all of this again is you can continue to follow your blazes. So you know that you set up all these routes, you went in and out, in and out. Obviously, okay, something went wrong here, or you walked further and you're further lost than you originally imagined. So now what you can do is you can take one of these trails with all your blazes and very quickly and easily walk out to your last point where the blazes end, and now continue that process further along until you realize, hey, I still don't know where I'm at, I'm gonna head back. At this point, let's say we take this trail out, okay, as we go along, what happens? We hit our last point, we continue this process, and what do we come across? The trail. We found our way out, okay? Now, that situation may take 1 hour, it may take 10 minutes, it may take 4 days, okay? It is important when you are doing this that you mark your camp somehow so you know that is your camp, okay? Probably a fire pit would be a good idea. One thing you don't want to do is you don't want to leave your gear behind, because if something happens out here, it's worse. These blazes also, okay? Following them out, if we didn't find a trail, we can always follow them back. And that's the ray method. Like I said earlier, there are a ton of different things that you can incorporate this, other navigational skills. You can shoot a bearing in a direction, so those rays are a lot straighter. You can use those rays to get to another known point and use the Paul method from there, which is like a self-mapping method. You can also go so far with those blazes, mark the area you're at with something like a signal flag, and then you can search that whole area. As long as you see that signal flag, you can get back to your last blaze and then move a little bit more forward. That's going to open up your search area even better. So take this into consideration. I think this is a great tool for the toolbox for everybody to have, because if you spend enough time in the woods, at some point you're going to get somewhere and think, oh man, I'm a little lost here, okay? Again, and I know people don't even want to say the word lost, because if you're a woodsman, you shouldn't be lost. Misplaced might be better. So use this, and it's great technique. So this was Dan Walker, Coalcracker Bushcraft. Sorry about the sun. It's in and out, but you get the method. We got it up on the board and you're good to go. Until next video, stay in the woods.